Hey guys, it's Jessica. I'm a tired mom with a low battery. Thanks for coming back. Today is the final video in our series of looking over my 9-year-old son, admittedly way too many gaming devices. Today we're going to be looking at his gaming PC, laptop, and I hope you find some helpful information. There are lots of other videos in this series. He owns, I've bought too many gaming devices, but there's lots of others. Check those out. And in the next series, we're going to be looking at my own gaming devices, including the Switch 2. Thanks for watching.
What we have is our PC laptop. This particular one is a Seuss workbook, apparently. I'm just going to be speaking more in general about your child having a PC gaming device, so let's move forward from there. So my 9-year-old got this when he was around 8. As I mentioned previously, I had gotten him that ROG Ally, and it ended up kind of being a bust. A few months later, I kind of had to admit that Mom had messed up with that gift, and that was really his only big Christmas gift that year, so I felt like I needed to replace it. So I just looked at our local big box store ads and was just looking for not this machine in particular, but really just the baseline modifications that I had found for the games he wanted to play. It recommended at least a Core i3, I believe, and I think I got an i5 processor in this. So that's why I went with this particular laptop, and it was the best deal I could find, you know, within driving distance of me that day. So that's how we ended up with this laptop. So I would say lessons I have learned, mistakes I have made on wasting money on devices throughout the years that you might be able to learn from is you definitely want to think about what they want their gaming experience to look like. My 9-year-old had this very specific vision that he had gotten from watching social media game content on kids' YouTube regarding a Witherstorm app that I believe was based on a Switch game from a company that had gone out of business. But now apparently there's all these custom mods they can have within Minecraft that makes it their own experience. However, the iPad cannot have that same type of Minecraft. So it took a lot of research to figure all that out as a parent, and that's something I'm hoping to make more videos on in the future to kind of help you guys, because you know I don't have the time to watch all these hours of content about Minecraft, nor does it really interest me that much. So I just really needed to know like what device he needed to make that happen. So that did take quite a bit of research, but what I ended up finding out was that there is this thing called CurseForge that basically they can download all these free mods that people, I believe, I may be misspeaking here, I believe have just made for their own personal use and then just kind of shared free online. And so your kids can download those. And they are just kind of custom building blocks they have added onto the Minecraft skeleton. So that's really what he was wanting in his gaming experience, but it took a lot of listening to him and digging into some of the content and really getting to know your kid and what they want their experience to be to buy them the right device. So once we did all that, the laptop was the best fit for him because I bought him a little wooden desk with the pillow under it that just sits on his lap so the fan doesn't get too hot. That is one thing you need to be aware of with PC. Like if they're playing it in bed with the blankets, it can prevent the vents from getting proper air circulation. It can overheat. So I would recommend they have it on a hard surface. So that's something he does like at the sofa in the living room, or if he's playing in his room in his bed, or if he's not feeling well, then he will play that way. Or at a more traditional desk. Really seldom does he play like that. Usually it is more lounging about and playing, which, I mean, I can relate. So he might get that from me. So that is how he currently does his gaming. Also, a USB mouse is essential. He has trouble with the trackpad. He does have some fine motor skill delays, so that may be more custom to him. But to be fair, if I had to work on my laptop on the trackpad all day, oh, that sounds like a nightmare. So he's lost several USB mice, so you might get, you know, 2 cheaper ones if you pick it up. So that would kind of be my advice there. But in the long run, I do like the Minecraft modifications and the CurseForge experience just because it prevented all those microtransactions, and he still does use his iPad. I would still say that and the laptop are now his primary devices, but the iPad is more for like watching videos, things like that. But I do just really try to limit his time on the iPad specifically because it does seem like so much of the kids' content and stuff is just so many different flashing pictures changing so much. So I just had concerns about that with his attention span. So when he does the laptop gaming experience, he tends to be doing longer gaming experiences. It is a little more focused time. I personally preferred that as a parent. Some things to be aware of as cons with the PC gaming. The load times on this, like if you're at least CurseForge, which really this is just a Minecraft machine, let's be so for real. That's all this functions as. So the loading times when you're loading up those games can sometimes take like forever. I don't know if I didn't buy a nice enough laptop, that is a possibility, or if that's just how long they take, because I don't know, but that's just something to be aware of. Also, I'm still kind of his tech guy, which I was hoping to get away from, but at least I do feel more comfortable being the tech guy for his laptop PC, just because, you know, I work on a PC myself all day, so it feels more comfortable for me to assist him on this device when he does need help. Another thing to be aware of, you're giving a kid open access to the internet and everything on it when you give them a laptop, so monitor them, I would say, either with monitoring software or with just being in the same room with you, which is my preferred method of monitoring. So overall, I would say we definitely got our money's worth. I believe I paid around maybe $4.50 for this. I can't remember at the time. That could be delusional on my part if you Google it. But yeah, I definitely think we've got our money's worth. Now in his daily gaming experience, I would say he spends, you know, we do try to limit his screen time in general, of course, but I would say he spends, you know, a bit on the laptop after school or in the evening, and a bit in the morning on his iPad as he's getting ready for school and eating his breakfast. So I would say that's his daily gaming and screen time report. So if you found any of this helpful, I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up or a comment below, or even hit subscribe. I am brand new to this whole thing and hoping to build a channel and hopefully be helpful or provide you with some entertainment. So if you enjoyed it all, maybe watch something else I'll do in the future. Bye, I hope you had a great day. All right, our last device that I reviewed last night while you were sleeping was your PC laptop. So as you recall, there are 3 rankings. Thumbs up, we get our money's worth. Thumbs sideways, it's just okay. Thumbs down is, can I get a refund? So can you please reveal your rating for your PC laptop? Thumbs up. Oh, an enthusiastic thumbs up, it looks like. All right, so can you tell me your favorite thing about this device?
Well, you can add a lot of mods into Minecraft, including the Witherstorm mod.
I talked about the Witherstorm mod. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Just for you to know, Witherstorm is almost destroyed the world.
Oh, okay. All right, that got intense. All right, is there anything that your PC laptop could do better?
Well, maybe the bottom button thing. Well, it could, like, left part could do break, walks, and the right could place.
Okay.
It kind of gets a little mixed up.
I didn't really know what that meant, but we know Minecraft does confuse me quite a bit. All right, so thanks for tuning in. This is reviewing all of my son, who happens to be on the spectrum, all of his gaming devices. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.